And welcome back into Pure Adrenaline Sports, everybody. This is John coming at you with live play-by-play and live reaction to tonight's NHL game between the Philadelphia Flyers and the Pittsburgh Penguins. Game one of their NHL playoff series, the Battle of Pennsylvania. Hey, Bam is here early saying, yo, PAS, go Flyers. Always great to see Bam. Let's see what else we got going on here. Making sure we're good to go on all the sides. Welcome in on the Rumble side. We already got 5 people hanging out over there. Let's go. Make sure we're good to go on the kick side here. All right, we're good to go on all the sides. Some of the other games that have happened today in NHL, the Canes win game one of their series against the Senators, 2-0. And right now in the third period, with 12:18 left to go, the Minnesota Wild have a 4-1 lead over the Dallas Stars. So tomorrow's NHL action, it will be the Kings and Avalanche, the Habs and Lightning, the Bruins and Sabres, and the Mammoth and Golden Knights. And then on Monday night, our Flyers and Penguins are back at it for game 2 of this series. We'll be live for that one as well. Our Mets don't play on Monday night, so we'll be back live for that. Here we go again. I've already lost NBC Sports. Hey, Charles Adderley is here. What is up, Sir Charles? Come on, NBC. I don't think it's the internet because I have WrestleMania on the big screen and that's not glitching out. There we go. I got it back. So welcome in. Let us know who you're rooting for. Let us know your predictions on the YouTube side. You can vote in the poll in the chat. We have 1 vote so far. Oops. Saturday's games. We'll keep an eye on that. Oh, the Wild scored again. They now have a 5-1 lead. Some NBA action today as well. The playoffs getting started over there. The Cavaliers won game 1 against Toronto, 126-113. And the Nuggets beat the T-Wolves in game 1, 116-105. The Knicks have a 77-71 lead over the Hawks. 2:40 to go in the third quarter there. And the Rockets and Lakers will play tonight as well. Some baseball games going on right now. They're still doing pregame stuff here. I'm not sure what's going on here. Puck was supposed to drop at 8. I wonder if they're going to do this because of the other game still having like 13 minutes left to play. Yeah, I mean, come on, NHL. You can't wait. You can't schedule these games right next to each other and then wait. But let's look at the baseball games that are in action right now. The Rays have a 5-4 lead over the Pirates in the 7th. Guardians up 3-1 over the Orioles going to the 8th inning. Cardinals have a 4-1 lead over the Astros going. They're in the bottom of the 3rd. Braves and Phillies tied at 1. The Braves had the bases loaded with 2 outs. The Mariners up 1-0 over the Rangers. Dodgers and Rockies later tonight. Blue Jays and Diamondbacks and Padres and Angels. Then tonight, finals from today, the Yankees beat the Royals 13-4. The Reds beat the Twins 5-4. The Cubs beat our Mets 4-2. The Giants beat the Nationals in 12, 7-6. A's beat the White Sox 7-6 and 11. Tigers beat the Red Sox 4-1, and the Brewers beat the Marlins. I don't know. They were supposed to drop puck at 8 o'clock, Cosmo. They were supposed to drop puck at 8 o'clock, and we're now 8:06. And the Flyers broadcast is still doing pregame stuff. So I hope the NHL is not waiting until the other game ends. They still got 10 minutes to go. Bud's going to get blocked for that nonsense comment. But welcome in over on the X side. Man, we got a ton of people checking us out over there tonight. Vladar is getting the start in goal tonight for the Flyers. Skinner for the Penguins. These two teams did play each other 4 times throughout the season. They both won 2. So, great matchup. Raymond's here, says hi, John, in chat. Let's go, Flyers. You can be wrong. They better not be waiting for the other game to finish on ESPN. Nope. Flyers pregame just wrapped up. Nobody voting in the poll. What's up? 1 vote so far. Still 4 people checking us out over on the Rumble side. Welcome in over there, everybody. Let me find X. Where's X? Why don't I have that here? Does it tell me? No volume. Okay, good. 518 views already over on the Rumble or over on the X side. Let's go. It takes 3 or 4 streams to get that usually. Raymond says he voted. Fireclaw says go Fly. Let's go. Welcome in, Fire. All right, bud. You're goodbye. I don't need your nonsense here tonight. You're not a hockey fan. We'll see you tomorrow for the Met game. No, it has not fired. They have not dropped the puck yet. But welcome in. I still got to come up with a better layout. I am a Met fan. I am a New York Met fan, Fire. I go live for every Met game. I do have a weird combination of teams. Mets, Jets, and Flyers. Probably because when I was young and became a sports fan, The first year I liked sports, the Flyers were in the Stanley Cup, even though they lost to Edmonton. The Mets won the World Series, and the Jets made the playoffs. So, and it's been 40 years of nonsense since. So, Charles says, my beloved Philadelphia Flyers with the win, 4-2. Four votes so far. 3 people voted for Flyers in 5 or 6, and 1 person voted for a Flyers sweep. I do not think the Flyers will sweep. I would love a Flyer sweep, but I don't see that happening. Honestly, I think they get a split here in Pittsburgh. The top topic sub. Thank you for reposting our game. Appreciate that. Let's get rid of that. Fire says, so the NHL, I support the Flyers, the NBA, the Clippers, American football, the Redskins, and MLB, the Yankees. Can't help out who I support. That's exactly right. There's a reason why you become a fan of a team. And you don't have to explain that to anybody. ESPN says puck drop at 8:25. Well, bad job by ESPN then. Thank you, Paige, for that. What else we got going on here? We got our orange towel. Waving our orange towel tonight. Let's go. Even though Pittsburgh's the home team, we're waving our orange towel. Oh, Bud's checking in from Hungary. Awesome. Luminous is here. What is up, Luminous? Luminous putting in the let's go. Got the chicken jockey there with the Met hat on. Boucher and Jim Jackson in the booth here tonight. I will not be watching the ESPN broadcast. As long as our Flyer guys are calling the games, that's who I will be covering. But once again, welcome in. Awesome stuff over on the X side tonight. Let us know who you're rooting for in the chat. All the chat comments come into my software here. Flyers, they have a chance to win something. Plus, hockey is cool. Literally, played on ice. Yo, curb stomp right there. Fire says, when I was young, I was given a Flyer shirt when I played basketball, even though I'm from Virginia. I became a Flyer fan from that day on. Very cool. By the way, glad you read the chat. Absolutely. That is what we do. Depending on how busy it gets, I might miss some comments. So our hockey streams usually don't get as busy. Usually don't get as busy as our baseball streams. We are still waiting for puck to drop here, so we haven't missed anything, anybody. Let's see. We want to go shots. I'll keep track of shots throughout the game here. Philly. Pittsburgh. 1, 2, 3. We'll leave space for overtime. We got shots. What else we got? Charles says without oops, I'm on the wrong side. I can't do it from here. Got to come over here. Charles says without commitment, you'll never start, and without consistency, you'll never finish. Let's go, Charles. Posting the quotes already. Once again, welcome in on the Rumble side. I should have done a better job of making a layout for the playoffs here. Oh, Braun Breaker's back. I had one chat message before from X, but that's been it. Yeah, and it depends. Anywhere where I can stream the game. Yeah, stream it from where I'm watching it. ESPN. Or Hulu. Yeah, I'm a cheapskate. Well, then I'm not giving you information on where you can watch the game illegally. Those sites make it cost more for me, the person that actually pays the right way to do it. Go to a bar then. Stuart Skinner once again in net tonight for Pittsburgh. Dan Vladar, or Darth Vladar, if you will. Okay, you grump. No. I'm not a grump. I'm speaking facts. I'm sorry, mommy and daddy called you and you can't handle that. Stoney's here. What's up, Stoney? He says, hi, John. Let's go Flyers. I hate the Penguins. Let's go. I believe Stoney, let me guess. Stoney, I believe, is a Sabres fan, I believe. Stoney is a Sabres fan. No, I'm a Jets fan. I got Jets. I got my Jets hat on. Hey, Jonathan's here as well. Just wanted to stop in and say hi. Good luck to the Flyers. Thank you, Jonathan. Tony says, I'm right. Let's go. Somebody, and I forget who it was in the chat the other day, might have been James, told us that Paige was coming back in WWE. So when I heard that, I figured they'd wait till WrestleMania or wait till SummerSlam. Nope, they did it tonight at WrestleMania. Jonathan said, Mommy needs her iPad back for long live iPad Alcatraz. I can check that, Stoney. I can double check that. Yeah, Sabres Bruins tomorrow night at 7:30. I think Fitzy's doing the game tomorrow night. But Fitzy will come at you from the Bruin angle. Fitzy's a Bruins fan. J Max here. What's up, J Max? Saying let's go Flyers. We're still waiting for puck to drop here. Paige was here earlier and said 8:25, according to ESPN. Oh, look at that blimp. They have a blimp inside the stadium. Very evil, very nice blimp. Welcome in. The Rumble side is quiet, even though we've had 4, 5, and 6 people over there all night. Let's come back over and see if that other game's over yet. No, but the Wild scored again and now lead 6-1. Quest for the Cup begins for Philly. Jim says Zegras should have at least 2 points tonight. Need him and Martone to be big. Yes, I think we need Vladar to be big first before we worry about scoring. I think first taste of playoffs. Once again, game 2 will be Monday night. We'll be live for that as well. No, the only NBA. No, I do not watch the NBA. Excuse me. I know you guys can't hear it, but I will respect the anthem. Yep. Look at this nonsense up here. All right. I watch the NFL. I do not watch the NBA. I told you I have a Jet hat on. Stoney says first time I seen John without a hat. Yeah, I got hair. All right, here we go. Both teams. Flyers are already set up, ready to go here at center ice. Pittsburgh's still skating around. I got more than you right now, Stoney. Here we go. Penguins will win the draw, and we are underway. Oh, you know what? I said it. We need a little bit better layout here, don't we? Let's see what we can do about that. How about this one? Oh, very nice. Very nice. Pittsburgh keeps it in here. I'm not going to be too familiar with the Penguin players. Besides Malkin, Crosby, those guys. Fight for it along the near boards here. Flyers are in the road whites, and the Flyers will clear it up ice. Get to the red line and backhand it all the way down. Flyers would have a little too far on the touch pass there, so Pittsburgh will have a clear out here, and they'll come into the Flyer end. Malkin. Letang with the shot. It's blocked. Back behind the net to the side. Blocked there, still fighting for it. Pittsburgh keeps it in at the blue line. Letang wrists it towards the net. Not sure if it made it all the way through, and the Flyers will clear it. Drysdale and Martone. Dvorak shot, save Skinner. Flyers steal it again. Backhand. Oh, Pittsburgh's got it. They'll head up ice. A minute and a half here. The tracker way ahead of me, so forgive me for being behind. They're 3 minutes in, where I'm not even 2 minutes in yet. How am I that far behind? Here comes Pittsburgh. They're offside. 18:07. Oh, we already got pushing and shoving. I think Ristolainen's going here. He was late on the hit. What do you mean there's Flyers in my division? I'm a Flyers fan. I don't like that. I'm going to have to come up with a new score bug. Hey, Miss Gina's here. Saying greetings, Mr. PAS. Sorry I'm late. No worries, Miss Gina. Yes, Flyers and Penguins are in the same division, Stoney. Yep. Gotcha, Stoney. My fault. Yeah, the penalty, the faceoff should be in the Flyer zone here. It's a penalty. It's a power play for Pittsburgh. Sent around the side here for the near boards, and the Flyers will clear it out to center ice. So we are not that far off. Okay, there must have been an issue with the bug there, the score bug. Pittsburgh will bring it up. They're onside. Send it back behind the net. And Sanheim will clear it all the way down. 1:30 left on the advantage. So I got to try not to watch that bug because it is about 25 seconds ahead of me. Rust has it for Pittsburgh here. I got to start writing some of these names down. Malkin, Carlson, shot is wide. Save Vladar. Penguins still with the puck. And cleared all the way out. 1 minute left on the advantage. Flyers will get a change. Here comes Pittsburgh. Nope, Flyers tip it back to the Pittsburgh blue line. 50 seconds left on the advantage. Here comes Pittsburgh up. 35 seconds left on the advantage. Shot. deflected wide. And the Flyers will put that one all the way down again. 25 seconds left on the advantage. 16:30 left to go here in the first. Shot is wide of Vladar, and the Flyers able to clear it out. This will pretty much take care of the advantage. 10 seconds left. 4. Stoney, first team to win 4. Tonight's game 1. Ristolainen out of the box will flip it in on Skinner. He steers it to the near boards. Drysdale, the shot goes wide. And Pittsburgh's got it back behind their own net now. Flyers had a clear. Forrester will send it back in. Shots are 2-1 here in favor of Pittsburgh. That one sent all the way down. It's not in on goal, so it's icing on Pittsburgh. Flyers will get an offensive zone draw. They have to adjust the time somehow. Flyers win the draw. The wrister doesn't make it through to Skinner, and Pittsburgh will clear. Come up ice. 15-15 left in the first. Shot, save Vladar. Puck is bouncing around here. Where is it? And the Flyers turn it over. And now they bank it out to center ice, but Pittsburgh's on it. This will be icing on Philly. No icing. They wave it off. But Pittsburgh's got it. Now the Flyers steal. The wrister shot saves Skinner, and he'll hold for a whistle. Pittsburgh will flip it out to center, but the Flyers have it at their own blue line. 14:24 here left to go. Flyers are offside as they bring it in. No, she is out. She is out with friends tonight. The cohort, which is just a group of I don't want to say students. Technically, they were students, but it was the group of people that all got their doctoral degree at the same time. 15 of the 20 in her group got their doctoral degree at the same time. So they all got together for dinner. Just them, no spouses. And Pittsburgh keeps it in. They hit Vladar. Not sure if he saw it or not, but it stayed out. Even though shots are 4-3 here in favor of Pittsburgh, it feels like it's been very one-sided so far for Pittsburgh. Forrester stole the puck backhand. Oh, Skinner with the save, and we got a penalty. Yeah, it was a couple of years ago they all got their doctoral degree. So you know what that means, Flyer fans?
The Flyers are going on the Pico Powerway.
Thank you, Lou Nolan. Appreciate that. You love Pittsburgh and Philadelphia both. Can't help it. I got no problem with either city. I've been to both cities. And except for the Flyers, I really can't stand any of the sports teams from either city. Whoa! NFL news. The Giants are trading three-time Pro Bowl defensive tackle Dexter Lawrence to the Bengals in a deal that will include the number 10 pick. Whoa. Whoa. Frank says score for a case of tasty cakes. Yes. They don't do that anymore. So the Flyers get the man advantage now. Pittsburgh's already 0 for 1. Letang had the penalty. Pittsburgh will win the draw. Oh, but the Flyers steal it back behind the net. Tried to clear it out by Pittsburgh, but the Flyers backhand it back behind the net. Martone over the stick. Drysdale over to Forster. Back to Drysdale. Back to Forster. Forster down low. Whips it through, and this will go all the way down. 1:30 left on the advantage. Flyers will skate it up. 1:20 left. Forster will bank it in. Skinner will stop it behind the net. And Penguins clear all the way down. Frank says, hello, you awesome people. Flyers will bring it up through center. They're on side. Michkov sends it back down low. 48 seconds left on the advantage. Flyers still have it here along the near boards. Ristolainen now at the point. Back to Konechny. The Rifter. And Skinner makes a save and holds. 39 seconds left on the advantage. 12:02 left in the first. Excuse me. The Penguin getting kicked out of the face-off circle here. Dvorak in for the Flyers, and the Flyers win the draw, but Pittsburgh comes away with the puck. It's always strange to me. That one all the way down in Vladar, 30 seconds left. Yep, that explains a lot. Here for a Flyer game, but say, go Birds! It goes in! It went in! I think it's a goal. They're waving it off. That puck is in before they crash the net. That puck's in before they crash the net. Why are they saying no goal here? No, it does not. Actually, it does not go in before he made contact. This goal's not going to count. There's the contact. Puck's not in. No goal. That's the right call. No penalty either. It's always no, it's not. It's not always Go Birds. Most overhyped team in football. Oh, Pittsburgh clears it out. 10 seconds left on the advantage for the Flyers, but Pittsburgh's got it. They hold. They'll wait for the penalty to clear. Vladar will stop it behind his own net. And here comes Pittsburgh 2-on-2 the other way. They'll backhand it back behind the net. Pittsburgh's got it here out at the blue line. Backhanded towards the net. Goes wide of Vladar. At least we win. Win what? Crybaby of the Year awards. Right, that Bam. That's what we're trying to do, but you got clowns like that coming in. Go Birds! Not football season, but go Birds! Shots are 6-4 in favor of the Flyers. Flyers will clear that one down. Not enough for icing as Pittsburgh's got it at their own blue line. Drysdale's got it behind the Flyer net now. Michkov stops, spins at his own blue line. And the Flyers send it up ice. It's deflected, so no icing. Winding down to the midway point here of this first period. It is what it is. Well, it's not even football season, and you're like, go Birds. Pittsburgh's onside here as they send it in. Sealer. Andre. Flyers come up ice. They're onside. Tip it. Oh, Spinorama. Tip it the back. Oh, here comes Pittsburgh. It's a 3-on-2 the other way. Nice. That should be a penalty. You can't rip off a helmet. Crosby did exactly that. Drysdale needs to know better and get off the ice as well. It'll be 4-on-4. It'll be four. I agree with them giving the Drysdale penalty. You lose your helmet. You got to get off the ice. I don't care if it was an opponent that ripped your helmet off or not. You got to get off the ice. Cincinnati had the number 10 pick. So the Giants are going to have pick 5 and 10. Wow. Stoney says 0 tolerance. Charles Singing hit the road jack. Miss Gina, let me know where along. Jonathan told me where he was along in the book. Let me know where you're at. Yeah, was it just for pick 10 though? It'll be 4-on-4 hockey here for 2 minutes. This is going to be an awesome series. Could you imagine if we get if you've been a Flyer fan long enough, do you remember when Keith Primo scored in the 5th overtime? Could you imagine if we get a 5th overtime stream? Holy crap. Yo, Fitzy's here. What's up, Fitzy? I don't know who to cheer for. I'll cheer for the concession stand. Fitzy's rooting for the hot dog guy. No, Skinner with the save on Zegras with the shot. Never. I know things are going on in people's lives. Pittsburgh will win the draw here. Shots are 8-3 in favor of the Flyers. 7:56 left to go. Pittsburgh's onside. The wrister save Vladar. And here come the Flyers up ice. It's 2-on-2. Tip at the shot. Save Skinner. The puck is loose. And Pittsburgh comes away with it. Why do we have a whistle here? Oh, the goalie lost his mask. The Penguins goalie lost his mask. Bub remembers. Says he was only 9. Pittsburgh's got it here. 4-on-4 for another 35 seconds. This will be icing. I didn't think there was icing in 4-on-4. Oh, Bianca Belair is at WrestleMania. Pittsburgh will win the defensive zone draw here. Oh, Konechny steals it. Back behind the net. Loses control there. Puck goes out front. Skinner will cover it up. 7:06 left. I like it. It took a minute. It took a minute for the score bug there to keep track of the time. But now it's right on the mark. Flyers win the draw. Forrester's got it along the near boards here. The tag's in on him. Forrester loses it. Oh. Cates could not keep it in. And Pittsburgh will not clear. Flyers keep it in. Ristolainen looking for help. He'll just send it down low. Couturier back behind the net. Now Pittsburgh's got it, and we'll flip it out to center ice. They're onside. And the Flyers will bank it out to center ice, so Pittsburgh's got to clear here. Hey, Snowman's here. What's up, Snowman? Vegas, bub. Oh, bad pass. Oh, that should be a penalty. That should be a penalty on Pittsburgh. Nothing called. Pittsburgh getting an opportunity. It goes wide of the net. Funny how a penalty leads to some offensive opportunity for Pittsburgh. Or lack of a penalty call, I should say. Oh, centering pass goes all the way through. Flyers will clear out the center ice. 5.5 minutes left to go here in the first. Pittsburgh comes back in, down towards the net, back behind the net now. Crosby on the near boards. Zegras. Forrester will send it all the way down. Forrester fell down back behind the net. Oh, centering past the Flyers, bank it there, and we'll flip it out to center ice. Tip it, we'll flip it in. Flyers will go for a change. Shots are 10-4 in favor of the Flyers. Flyers unable to clear. Ristolainen's got it. And the Flyers having a hard time here. They turn it over. Dvorak pinches him off for Ristolainen. Dvorak bumps him off. And big hit there. The Flyers send it down. Not enough for icing. 4 minutes left here in the first. I don't know if he's asking me or if he's asking the chat. RH or his initials. RH. That was the year. It was actually 85. And that one deflected all the way down. Not enough for icing again. 3:05 left here in the first. So, Flyers trivia from Snowman Multimedia. When the Flyers played in the Cup in 87, who was the main man in net? Parky Centers. Sanheim, the wrister. Skinner will glove it and hold for a whistle. 2:43 left. So let's go, chat. Let's hear your guesses. Come on. Now, all of a sudden, somebody pops a trivia question in. Nobody wants to talk. Fitzy says, way past my time. Yeah, but everybody else that was here all of a sudden disappeared. And I have nothing to say. Pittsburgh gets that one out to center ice. Fight for it along the Flyers near boards here. Now back behind the Flyer net. And the Flyers come away with it. It's 2-on-2 back out through center ice. Flyers get to the blue line. Shot goes wide of the net. Who's got it? Forrester's got it. Looking for help. Forrester holds, sends it back down low. So a wide angle shot is off of Skinner. Zegras loses control of the puck. 1:45 left. Trivia answer number 27, Ron Hextall. Yes, sir. Pittsburgh with the puck here, looking for a clean shot. Flyers doing a good job here. Now puck along the near boards here. And unable to clear. Malkin. Sealer now with the puck for the Flyers. Less than a minute to go in the first. I believe he won the MVP, even though the Flyers didn't win the cup. .38 seconds left. Puck along the near boards here. Denver Barkey's got it. Sends it back down low. Cates now. Cates behind the net tried to. Oh, it should have been a penalty on Pittsburgh for holding, but nothing called. 20 seconds left. Barkey now with the puck. Good job by Barkey here. And Pittsburgh will bring it out. We'll bank it off the boards. 4 seconds left here as the Flyers flip it into the Pittsburgh end. And that'll be it for the first period. 10-5 are the shots in favor of the Flyers. No score here. Here's a little trivia going the other way. Who was the goaltender for the Edmonton Oilers? Nice. Very nice. Fitzy says, go grab your Philly cheesesteaks as we wait for the first intermission. Tim is back. What's up, Tim? $19.11 Blue Stacks just followed over on the Rumble side. Welcome in over there. The other two NHL games that were played today, the Hurricanes won game one of that series against the Senators, and the Wild beat the Stars 6-1 in game one of that series. Tomorrow, you got the Kings and Avalanche at 3, the Habs and Lightning at 5:45, the Bruins and Sabres at 7:30, and Mammoth and Golden Knights at 10 o'clock. If he's still here, Fitzy, are you doing the Bruins Sabres game tomorrow night? Was it Moog? I don't think so. I don't think it was Moog. Yes, there it is. Snowman's got it. Grant Fuhr. Yo, Rising Rhino Mini Raid. Let's go. What's up, Rhino Nation? Hey, yo, Snowman just followed over on the Rumble side as well. Let's go. The answer is 5. Wrong. The answer is not 5. I don't know. Rhino Nation is the place to be. Okay, I don't know who you are. If you're part of Rhino's network, you can be blocked from my channel for being a 3-year-old. Let's block some of this nonsense going on over here. But guys, is it 55? Is it 55? Yeah, the answer's 55. Like number 16 says Rhino. Guys, for all your NFL needs, for all your UFL needs, college football needs, make sure you check out our guy, Rising Rhino, as well. Rhino also doing this game tonight. After doing, I think he did the two UFL games today as well. Stark Baking Vanilla says Rhino Ray. What is going on, Rhino Nation? Great stuff, everybody. How'd your streams go, Rhino? Tim says I gave Rising a sub. Snowman is here as well. Make sure you check out Snowman Multimedia. Thomas Fitzpatrick is here as well. Make sure you check out everybody that's part of the community. Some NBA action today. The Cavs beat the Raptors 126-113. The Nuggets beat the T-Wolves 116-105. And the Knicks won game one against the Hawks 113-102. And the Lakers have a 28-24 lead over the Rockets. 2.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. So does anybody know what the big Dexter Lawrence trade was? Tim says, here watching as a Penguins fan. All right, Tim will be blocked out. A Jets fan, definitely a liberal. First off, we don't discuss politics here, and the answer to that would be no. No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, Tim. True Raider, what's up? True Raider, what's going on? No, I don't think so either, Tim. That's why I was just joking around. Some baseball games going on right now. The Pirates and Rays are tied at 5 in the 10th inning. The Pirates have runners on first and third with one out. Cardinals up 6-1 over the Astros in the 7th. Braves up 3-1 over the Phillies. Mariners up 3-1 over the Rangers. Dodgers up 3-2 over the Rockies. Blue Jays and Diamondbacks are tied at 1, and Padres and Angels later tonight. Is that all it was, Tim? I didn't see if that's all they said was that the 10th pick was included in the deal. So I didn't know if that was it or not. Well, I got to go to NHL.com because I need to know how much time is left in the intermission here. We still have 8.5 minutes here in the intermission. Let's come over. Come over and look. Let's repay the favor over to Rising Rhino. Straight up. Thank you, Tim. If you're on the YouTube side, make sure you go over and say hello to our guy Rising Rhino. I just posted the link in the chat. Actually, Rhino's not there at the moment. Rhino stepped away, so let's check out our guy Sinbin. Thank you, Bub, as well. Tim and Bub, thank you both. No, Crosby. I don't think Crosby retires after this year either. I think Crosby's got another 2-3 seasons in him. And he's taking a break now too. So let's take a break as well. Get another soda, maybe some chips or something, and we'll be right back. All right, here we go. Hey, Cameron's here. What's up, Cameron? Well, you don't know what the Giants are going to do with that pick. What if the Giants trade? What if the pick they make is a bust? See what we got here. Still 3 minutes to go. Let's get rid of some of this stuff going on here. We got 2.5 minutes left to go in the intermission. That's good to know. Snowman's got a channel. Nope. How come it's not letting me check that? Oh, that's why. There we go. We'll follow Snowman over there as well. So we are still a couple minutes away here from second period action. I'm not a Sixers fan. I don't watch basketball. Basketball is garbage. NBA basketball is garbage. College basketball is good. Yo, Born, what's up, Born? Over on the Rumble side. What's up, buddy? How's your team doing? Hanging in there, Josh. Tim says, I love college basketball and could never watch NBA. Back in the 90s, I watched NBA. But I don't know. After I moved out to Pennsylvania here, I just stopped watching it. Oh, lost 2 straight. That's not good. Jersey. I grew up in Jersey. All right, here we go. Getting ready to start the second period. Yeah, when Doug Bryan missed the kicks. Yep. Fun fact about that game. Right? I think they played the Steelers won that game, and I think they played the Patriots the next week in Pittsburgh. Is that right? Because I think if the Jets would have won, they would have had to go to New England. And New England that Sunday, which would have been the AFC Championship game, got a blizzard. There we go. Flyers keep it in. Couturier flips one towards the net. It goes wide. Skinner will stop it behind the net. Oh, they changed the shots. It's now 9-5 for the Flyers. 9-5. Pittsburgh gets to the red line and dumps it in, but the Flyers have it behind their own net. And they turn it over. Oh, now they clear it out the center. Martone will bring it in. Wrist one towards Skinner. It's wide. Martone tries the center one. Dvorak's got it. Sanheim, the wrister, is blocked, and Pittsburgh will clear it. Centering pass is blocked by the Flyers there. Flyers unable to clear. Puck is loose here. Pittsburgh keeps it in. Oh, now the Flyers have it along the near boards. They'll get to the red line and dump it all the way down. Ronnie's here. What's up, Ronnie? Zegers comes in. Here comes Zegers. The shot save, Skinner. Pittsburgh will clear it. Not enough for icing, though. Once again, the tracker there on the screen is way off. We're at 17:30. 17:30. Left to go here in the second period. Ronnie giving us milk and cookies. Nice block by the Flyers. And the Flyers send it all the way down. This will be icing. No, Skinner plays it. Wow. Pittsburgh keeps it in. And the Flyers clear it, and it's a 2-on-1 the other way. Noah Cates, the shot saves Skinner. Pittsburgh holding it behind their net as they're finishing a change. Two Penguins bump into each other. Pittsburgh back behind the net now. Shot is blocked. Pittsburgh keeps it in. Another shot. Wide of Vladar. Pittsburgh keeps it in. This one gets deflected all the way down. Skinner will have to play it. $15:34 left to go here in the second. Surprised with the low score so far. Yeah, me too, bub. Flyers did have a goal that was disallowed. It was the right call as they ran over the goaltender. Pittsburgh wins the draw here. Shot is blocked out to center ice. Where's the puck here? Flyers have it. Now Pittsburgh's got it. They're on side. Crosby, the shot. Now back behind the Flyer net. Konechny steals that. Oh, and he's slow. Oh, and here come Pittsburgh the other way. It's 3-on-2. Nice job by the Flyers defense to get back. Connect comes up through center, but turns it over. Fitzy says he got an alert that the Sox game got pushed back to 4:30 tomorrow because of rain. Uh-oh. That's going to interfere with your double stream. 14:25 left to go here in the second period. No score yet. Oh, we have a whistle here. Not sure why. Not sure why we're getting the stoppage here. Boom! Big hit. $14-15 left to go here in the second period. Flyers win the draw. Barkey gives chase. Where's the puck here? Back behind the Flyer net. Cates. And the Flyers unable to clear it. Pittsburgh's got it. The puck is loose. Pittsburgh keeps it in. Novak. Shot. I think it hit the post and goes up and out of play. At a commercial break. Nice check, says Raymond. Was a big hit. So here we go. We're still at commercial break here. We're not missing any game action. Check the poll. Say who will win the Battle of Pennsylvania. 48% saying Flyers in 5 or 6. 30% saying Penguins in 5 or 6. 12% saying a Flyer sweep, and 9% saying a Penguin sweep. The Pirates had first and third and only one out and couldn't score. Wow. Thank you, Tim. Let's see. Oh, no, it was all Lindor's head and out of play. I thought it hit the post. How is the goalie making a save, not a shot on goal? I don't understand that. Pittsburgh keeps it in, and Vladar will glove it and hold on for a whistle. And Pittsburgh will win the draw. They hold. Now back out to the point. The wrister saves Vladar. And the Flyers clear it out to center ice. Couturier brings it in. Couturier onside. Skinner the save. The puck's still loose. And the puck goes out to center ice. Pittsburgh's going to have to clear it here. But they still have control of the puck. Crosby brings it back in for Pittsburgh. The wrister. Blocker saved by Vladar. And the puck's still bouncing around here. Flyers have it at center ice. So backhanded all the way down. 12:45 left to go here in the second period. Konechny. Back out to the point. Sanheim, the wrister, goes wide of the net. Puck is loose here in the near boards. And Pittsburgh's got it now, and they'll head up ice. Pittsburgh's onside. The wrist shot, wide of Vladar. Martone the other way. Oh, bad pass there, and Pittsburgh heads right back up ice. Dvorak now with the puck for the Flyers. Flip it out to center ice. You can change that. I know you ain't gonna want to watch that. Shot is blocked out front in front of the Flyer net. Pittsburgh's got the loose puck. Latanga shot, save Vladar. Flyers have the puck here. He's got him shot. Save Skinner, man. The Flyers have had a couple breakaway chances and have missed. Puck, fight for the puck along the benches here. Oh, Penguins player fell down, and the Flyers will bring it in onside. Forrester backhands it back behind the net. Zegras now out to the point. Andre, the wrister, shot is wide. Tip it. Barkey now with it. Zegras holds back behind the net, looking for help. Drysdale, the shot, scores! Jamie Drysdale, 1-0 Flyers. And the Fly guys take a 1-0 lead. Watching the replay here. He just flung it at the net. Went 5-hole. The defender screened his own goalie. 10:35 left to go here in the second period. So just getting close to the midway point of regulation here. And this will go all the way down. This will be icing on the Flyers. Bam saying, yeah. Raymond saying, score. Why do people bring up other sports? I'm not a Sixers fan. The NBA basketball is complete garbage right now. No defense. Ticky-tack fouls. Back behind the Flyer net here. They're looking for an outlet. And they'll bank it out to center ice. This will be icing again. And the Flyers will clear this one out. This time they send it down. No icing this time. 9:45 left to go here in the second period. Shots are 15-9 in favor of the Flyers. 6-5 this period. Flyers didn't know where the puck was. Turnover. Pittsburgh's got it. They'll backhand it behind the net along the far boards. Shea, the wrister, goes wide. The puck out front. And we have a delayed penalty coming up on the Flyers. Flyers are getting a penalty here. The Flyers are going to, the broadcast is going to take a commercial break here with 9:22 left to go. We'll see if it's a power play for Pittsburgh or 4-on-4. Bub says, I don't much care for basketball either. There's no Pittsburgh franchise to root for in the NBA. I know about the Pitt Panthers. Luminous saying Flyers. Still at commercial here. The Lakers still up over the Rockets 46-38, 4.5 minutes to go in that first half. Charles says in hockey, if you don't have any goals, you can't win. In life, if you don't have any goals, you can't win. Whoa. It is a power play for Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh will win the faceoff. Somebody messing around on the YouTube side. It went up to 4, and then Flyers get the turnover. Couturier skates to the middle. Backhand. It's deflected by Crosby. Nice job by Couturier to take about 30 seconds off of that power play. And here comes Pittsburgh. Nope. They dump it back down. Now they come up ice. They're onside. They flip it around in the net, and they're offside. .124 left on the advantage. 8:46 left to go in the second period. Pittsburgh will send it in. Oh, we have another whistle. 103 left here on the advantage for Pittsburgh. Miss Gina says, sorry, phone rang. Yay, Flyers. Wait, can you go back a couple? No, that one there. They're making another one, huh? Another whistle here. 58 seconds still left on the advantage here for Pittsburgh. We have another whistle off the face-off here. Yeah, even the fans are starting to get agitated. Booing the officials here. Get your act together. Pittsburgh will win the draw. They'll get to the Flyer blue line and send it in. Whip it around the boards, along the near boards here. The Tang sends it back down low. And all the way down. 40 seconds left on the advantage. Wrist the line. Another whistle here. .25 seconds left on the advantage as Pittsburgh comes up through center ice. Get to the Flyer blue line. They're onside. Malkin has it along the near boards here. Looking for help. Back out to the point. Bad pass there, and it'll go out to center ice. That'll take care of the power play. Big hit there behind the Flyer net, but Pittsburgh's got it. Flips it towards the net. It's blocked out front, and the Flyers will clear it all the way down. And not enough for icing. Just under 7 minutes left in the second period. Pittsburgh gets to the Flyer blue line and dumps it around. Couturier. And Pittsburgh keeps it in. The wrister hit a body in front, but Pittsburgh gets to the loose puck. And he's offside. He brought it out of the Flyer zone and back in. 6:28 after the whistle. Good game so far, says Tim. Yes, sir. My squirrels are strangely absent. I think they are chasing. Bub says congrats to the Flyers on the PK. Where's the puck here? Another turnover by the Flyers. Now they get it out to center ice and flip it. But Pittsburgh's right back on it. Flyers send it all the way down from the red line, so no icing here. Skinner stops it behind the net. And they'll head up ice. It's 2-on-2. And put on the brakes, a late man for Pittsburgh. But Drysdale's got it behind the Flyer net. Pittsburgh keeps it in. Flyers get to the putt. It's 2-on-2 the other way. Dvorak, the wrister, is wide of the net. Martone's got it. but Pittsburgh comes away with the puck. Cates with a good job there. Pittsburgh's onside. Here's the Flyers. It's a 2-on-1. Cates, the backhand, and it's deflected to the near corner. Barkey back out to the point. Sent back down low to Sanheim. He's bumped off the puck there, and Pittsburgh will clear. Crosby will get to the Flyer blue line and chase. Just under 5 minutes left to go here in the second. Rust will flip it around the Flyer net. Crosby back there. Big hit there on Crosby. He comes away with it. Witherspoon. The shot. It goes wide. Not sure if Vladar got a piece of that or not. Pittsburgh still with the puck. Sent to the near boards here. Michkov can't get it. Pittsburgh with the line change. Shot. Vladar with the pad save. Another shot and they score. Flyers could not get it clear, and we're tied at 1. Bad job by the Flyers there. Even if you could have iced the puck, give your guys a chance to relax for a minute. They couldn't. They could never get possession of the puck. Pittsburgh's got the puck here. Oh, the Flyers bring it in. They turned it over, though. Where's the puck? Pittsburgh's got it at their own blue line. Pittsburgh brings it back in onside. Flyers will set up. It's deflected, so no icing. Three minutes to go here in the second period. A goal apiece. Sealer's got it for the Flyers along the near boards. And the Flyers are offside at the blue line. We're at commercial here. Anybody that says go Birds gets timed out. You can listen and not chat. How about that? $2:49 left to go here in the second period. Are those guys sleeping? No, they're looking down on their phones. Not sure what's Flyers win the draw here. 2:45 left to go in the second. Pittsburgh has it. They're onside into the Flyer end, but the Flyers steal it away. $2:20 to go here in the second. Crosby keeps it in, sends it back behind the net, but once again, the Flyers can't clear it. Now Forrester's got it. Now they clear it out. Centering pass goes all the way through. Pittsburgh still on at 1:45 left in the second. Pittsburgh still has it here. They drop it off. Side of the net. Not sure if it went through. Pittsburgh gets the rebound, but the Flyers unable to clear. Puck comes free. Pittsburgh's got it again. Flyers have lost all urgency. Blocked by Tippett. Pittsburgh gets to the loose puck. And we have a whistle. Pittsburgh had the puck here. Not sure what the whistle's for. Oh, penalty on Pittsburgh. Cross-check. Let's see. Nothing wrong with that hit there. I didn't see it. Let's see. Still no penalty there. Still good. Still good. Oh, he cross-checked him right in back of the head. Yep. So the Flyers will get the man advantage here with 1:12 left in the second. Where's the puck here? Pittsburgh wins it and clears it all the way down. Martone brings it in. Tried to backhand it, but Pittsburgh's on it. 45 seconds left as they send it all the way down. Flyers will just backhand it in. They're not even trying to get set up on the man advantage here. Now they'll head up ice. 20 seconds left. Zegras, and the Flyers turn it over again. A race for the puck. Flyers will get to it. 8 seconds left here. Dvorak, the backhand save, Skinner, and we go to the second intermission. Seven to 5, the shots in favor of the Flyers that period. Both teams with a goal. So let's go over so we can see how much time is left in the intermission here. Intermission just started. 16 minutes to go in intermission here. My goodness, mods. If there's any mods here, please read what people are putting in the chat and time them out. They're at the half in the NBA tonight, 50 to 48. Lakers with the 2-point lead. Baseball action. The Rays have an 8-6 lead over the Pirates right now in the top of the 13th. Rays still have bases loaded with one out. Cardinals are up 7-5 over the Astros in the bottom of the ninth. I think they just hit a walk-off. I think the Astros just hit a walk-off 3-run home run. I think the Astros just got a walk-off 3-run home run. The Braves beat the Phillies tonight 3-1. The Mariners up 4-1 over the Rangers. Rockies up 4-3 over the Dodgers. The Blue Jays and Diamondbacks are tied up at 2. And the Padres and Angels are scoreless in the second. Flyers will have about 40 seconds left on the man advantage when they start the third period. Drysdale got the goal for the Flyers to make it 1-0. But then Pittsburgh responded. I did not see who got the Pittsburgh goal. All right, while we're at the second intermission, let's grab another snack. We will be back for the third. All right, everybody, we grabbed a snack. Because we're not talking about the NFL draft tonight. Steve says, I need a power play goal when we rerun. What do you mean? From either team or from the Flyers? My entire life is reruns. From the Flyers. But we'll be rooting along with you. We still have 9.5 minutes here in intermission. Let's see if they updated the draft board. They did. They already have Cincinnati there. Or the Giants at the Cincinnati pick. So the Giants with picks 5 and 10. The Jets with picks 2 and 16. I think Vegas has got 2 picks too now. Oh no. Yes, I am in PA. Yep. Miss Gina says she's going to grab a snack. About a half hour north of Allentown. Steve? Maybe a little bit more than that. It doesn't take us very long to get to the Allentown airport. Oh, Steve's in Scranton. Very cool. I'm in the East Stroudsburg area. No, he says. Oh, you're in the Philly area. Bam, who was in the chat earlier, is in Delaware County somewhere. Yeah, I would say Scranton, even from here, is probably still about 45 minutes. Maybe not quite that far. 45 minutes if I'm driving. 15 minutes if Mrs. PAS is driving. No, I'm just kidding. Miss Gina, don't laugh at that. That's not funny. Is that where you live? Luke's not far from BFE. Bam says, "Yep, I'm in South East Delco." Fitzy says, "Don't lie. We know it takes you like 10 minutes to get there." No, I drive like I'm an old man. Well, kinda am an old man. See how much time we have left in the intermission here. Still 5 minutes to go in the intermission. Fitzy says, "Lie." Fitzy, do you even drive yet? Jamie Drysdale giving this intermission interview. He got the Flyers on the board tonight. Charles is in paradise. Well, Charles, you have to be more clear because you're talking to some Pennsylvania people here, and we actually have a town here called Paradise. So the Penguins minor league team is in Scranton, and the Flyers minor league team is in Lehigh Valley. So when my buddy Sean, who helped me start the channel, was still alive, we used to go. The one season we went to the Phantoms playoff games down in Allentown. Oh no, Fitzy, that's not good. Fitzy does drive, but he doesn't have a car though. Old one finally gave out. Charles is literally in paradise, the Bahamas. Charles on this late Saturday night is sitting in the moonlight on the beach, drinking a pina colada while listening to us. Charles says, "Yes, sir. Nassau, the Bahamas." Play by play with JJ's in the Bahamas. Is he really? Fitzy says he isn't drinking a pina colada. Might be a margarita instead. He says he's drinking a strawberry smoothie. Delicious. Oh, he's there until Monday, I think. Oh, he's there for a wedding? Very cool. Insurance is dumb. That's a great commercial. At least he spelled insurance right. Nope. No, we did not. All right, we are getting ready to start the third period here, everybody. Still tied at 1. Flyers have about 47 seconds left, if that much time left on the power play. Maybe not even that. Maybe 37. Doesn't tell me here. All right, here we go. The next goal is big. Both goalies have been very sharp tonight. Oh, question: are the games back and forth, or is it 2-2, 1-1-1? Yes, that 2-2, 1-1-1. Steve, 2-2, 1-1-1. Flyers have 48 seconds left on the man advantage here. And the Flyers will win the draw. They have to go back to their own end to get it. Now they'll head up ice. 40 seconds left on the advantage. Dvorak comes through center. The shot saves Skinner, and he holds for a whistle. Bub says the Flyers take this one in regulation or 2-1 in overtime. Oh, that would be massive to win game one in Pittsburgh. "20 seconds left on the advantage, but the Flyers taking their time here. Tip it. Konechny. 10 seconds left. Dvorak. Oh, and it'll be a 2-on-1. Nope, 2-on-2 the other way. 2-on-2. Oh, believe me, Fitzy would love that if we had 5 overtimes. That's the bad thing about the playoffs now, right? They just keep playing until somebody scores. Where's the puck? Pittsburgh's got it here behind their own net. Flyers will dump it back in. Skinner will stop it behind his net, leave it there for the team. 16-10 in the shots in favor of the Flyers to start the third. No icing here on Pittsburgh. Cates has got it. Out to center, but Pittsburgh's got it. And Fitzy's like, you're lucky I'm not streaming it. If Fitzy was streaming it, a hockey game, it would definitely go to overtime. We're 2 minutes in here to this third period. And Pittsburgh will head up ice. No, the Flyers have it. They're already back in Pittsburgh territory. Dropped it off there. Hathaway. One hands it the other way, but Pittsburgh's on it, and we'll clear it out to center ice. Zegras had to go over his stick, and Pittsburgh's got it along the far boards. Flyers are going for a change here. So good. Glendening with the forecheck here. Nice job there. You can hear the official yelling at the players to play the puck. Yeah, careful, ref. You got an open mic. Was in on Skinner. It's saved there. Zegras unable to keep it in, and here comes Pittsburgh the other way. That should have been offside. Nothing called. Pittsburgh's got it along the near boards here. And Dvorak will jump on top of that. I need to see a replay of that. I thought Pittsburgh was offside. The Flyers look very good for having just one goal. What's weird, it's 1-1 on the scoreboard. Flyers lead 17-11 in shots, and I feel like Pittsburgh has dominated pace of play. But here we go, 16:53 left to go here in the third. Fight for it along the near boards here. Who's got it? Nobody. Ristolainen, unable to clear it. Pittsburgh's got it behind the Flyer net. Out to the point. Flyers steal it, and we'll get it out to center ice, but Pittsburgh's right back on it. Uncapitalized. Yeah, well, they did have a goal disallowed for the goalie interference. Martone got clipped up high. It'll be another power play for the Flyers. I don't see any blood. He's still checking. Mantha will go for 2 minutes for high sticking. Right in the face. $16-12 left to go in regulation. Cates will take the draw for the Flyers. And we have a whistle off the face-off. Raymond says, ouch, let's go Flyers. Steve says, come on, Flyers, got to get something here. Cates is still in the face-off circle here. And he wins the draw. Drysdale. Oh, bad pass there to Zegras. Back out to Drysdale. Over to Forster. Zegras had a little problem with it. Back out to Drysdale. Drysdale over to Forster. Back over to Drysdale. Back to Forster. Down low. Martone. Back out to Forster. Tried to get it to Cates, but it goes all the way through. And Pittsburgh will clear it all the way down. 1:25 left on the advantage. Forster brings it in. Forster loses possession of the puck here. He's not on now. Martone gets to the loose puck. Drysdale, the wrister, goes wide to Skinner. Cates has got it. Sends it back down low. Flyers have the puck. Drysdale holds. Wrister. Shot is wide to Skinner. Back out to Zegras. Zegras, the wrister, is blocked. Drysdale, that's a hand pass. But good job, because it would have been a 2-on-1 for Pittsburgh the other way. 45 seconds with the face-off going back out to center ice. $14.57 left in regulation. Flyers will win the draw. Tip it. Where's the puck here? Back behind the net. $30 left on the advantage. Michkov's got the puck. Oh, off the outside of the net. Michkov gets to the loose puck, though. Michkov still holding, and he turns it over. Come on, Michkov, pass the puck. You have two Penguins on you. Somebody's open. And the Flyers will just backhand it in. That'll take care of the power play. Couturier gives it to Hathaway. Flyers at the blue line. The wrister is blocked out front. Couturier's knocked down. Nothing illegal there. Flyers have it here. Sanheim tries to. Oh no, that was Sanheim. Whips it around the boards. Pittsburgh's got it behind their own net now. Flipped out the center. The Flyers have it. Now Pittsburgh's got it. Flyers have it at their own blue line again. And they'll come up. Each will flip it in and give chase. Pittsburgh gets to the Flyer blue line and dumps it in. York back behind the net. Tippett's got it. Waiting for a change here as the Flyers are changing. And the Flyers turn it over in their own end. Drysdale gets to the loose puck. Tippett will bank it out to center ice here. Finish their change as Pittsburgh winds it in. Sanheim. This will be icing. Not sure what they were doing there. 12:43 left to go in regulation. Shots are 2-1 so far. Pittsburgh here in the third. They waved off the icing. Okay, they go to a commercial break instead. Miss Gina says, come on, Flyers, you got this. We have 4 people watching over on the Twitch side tonight. Welcome in over there. 6 people now. Let's go. Up to 7 people. Let's go. Not sure what's going over there on the Twitch side, but let's go. Welcome in. All right, they're back from commercial. Flyers will win the draw here. Where's the puck here? Flyers are onside as they bring it in. Tip it the shot. It goes wide. Flyers keep it in. But Letang is there. Rust banks it up the center ice, but the Flyers are right back in. Zegras, Ristolainen stops it, sends it towards the net, blocked, and Pittsburgh will head up ice. It's a loose puck. Zegras at the end of a shift. He still comes away with the puck. Tries to center it. It's wide. Sanheim now. Pittsburgh's got it. Bub says Sean Couturier will score the game winner. This will be cleared all the way down. This will be icing on the Flyers. What's up, everybody over on the Twitch side? That one tipped down to the Pittsburgh end. No icing this time. Almost through the midway point of this third period. Only 3 shots so far this period. 2 for Pittsburgh, 1 for the Flyers. Fight for it along the far boards here. Kate's unable to clear. Barkey's got a breakaway. The defense gets back. Shot saved, Skinner. Man, Skinner is keeping the Penguins in this one. Offside, or the pass is blocked. The Flyers will clear it out to center ice. Dvorak gets to the red line and dumps. Now gives chase, but Pittsburgh's on it. Konechny getting there. Dvorak plays it across ice, and the Flyers will clear it out to center ice. Konechny, Martone, back to the middle. Cates will whip it around the boards. Out to the point. Ristolainen. Sanheim makes a man miss. Skates. Shot scores! Bang! The Flyers go up 2-1. Travis Sanheim. The Flyers defense providing the offense tonight. Drysdale got the first. Sanheim gets the second. Ten minutes to go left here in the third. Flyers win the draw. And that one deflected, so no icing. Skinner plays it. Turnover here by the Flyers. Turned it. Oh, Pittsburgh got it back. They almost stole one there. Zegras got the puck behind the Penguin net. Sanheim sends it around the boards again. Another wrister towards the net is wide, but Pittsburgh's got it. Where's the puck here? Pittsburgh's got it at their own bench. That one deflected. Pittsburgh's got it. And out at center ice here, fight for the puck. Who's got it? Pittsburgh's got it. Just under 9 minutes left here. Fight for it along this. Man, Pittsburgh having a hard time getting out of their own zone here. Here they come. They're in the Flyer end. Flip it behind the net. Drysdale's got it. Up the wall, but nah. And it goes out to center ice. Good job by the Flyers to clear that one. So Pittsburgh's got to come out of the end. Pittsburgh brings it back in. They're onside. Novak cuts in. Shot. Good stick by Vladar to poke that one away. Flyers will clear it out to center ice. And now they'll dump it all the way down. Skinner will stop it behind his own net. 8 minutes left here in regulation. Malkin's onside. He comes in wide of the net. Back behind the net. Off the outside of the net. There on the backhanded shot. Martone gives it to Dvorak. They're onside. Gives it back to Martone. He stops. Sends it towards the front. Konechny's got the puck now. Tried to break it out to the defense, but it goes out to center ice. Martone will dump it all the way in again. Give chase. 7.5 minutes left here. Big hit there. Puck back behind the Flyer net. Uh-oh. Did my computer freeze up? About that, everybody. Computer just decided to shut down all by itself. Don't know what happened there. We didn't miss anything. It's still 2-1. But sorry about that. Yep. Pittsburgh wins a draw. That one flipped all the way down. It'll go up and out of play. Yeah, sorry about that. No warning. Usually it gives you a little warning down in the bottom right-hand corner saying it's going to update and you can cancel it. It didn't do that. It just shut down. Yep, we're back. I always come back. I froze? It's not that cold in here though. I froze. No? Boo. Boo. Philly's not winning in all the sports. Well, first off, they didn't win the Super Bowl, so you're out there. Maybe they'll have to wait till 2027 then. Let's see what this comment is over here. And backhanded out the center at the Pittsburgh blue line. Winding down to 6 minutes to go here in regulation. Malkin will flip it in. Wide of Vladar. York gives it to Drysdale. Drysdale up the wall. The Flyers will clear it out. Not sure where he was playing that one, but Pittsburgh's right back on it. Waiting for a change here. Penguins have it. Back behind the Flyer net. Tried the center one. Konechny's got it, and he'll flip it out to center ice. Not enough for icing here. Yeah, that's why I said they'd have to wait till 2027, Bob. Manta has the puck checked away. 5 minutes left to go here in the third. Flyers up 2-1 here in game one. And that one deflected all the way down. Pittsburgh tried the center one. It goes all the way down. Shots are 4-3 in favor of the Penguins here in the third. Girard back behind the Flyer net. Looking for help. He stops. Centers one. Got deflected. Not sure if Letang keeps it in. And Flyers will clear it out and push it all the way down. Not enough for icing. They'll go for a change here, keeping fresh legs on the ice. We'll keep an eye on Skinner here to see if the Penguins will pull him down a goal. And the Flyers backhanded out to center all the way down to the Pittsburgh end. Not enough for icing once again. Oh, big bump there, but Pittsburgh's got it. They're onside. Oh, the Flyers steal it away. Now they'll head up ice, get to the red line, and just dump it all the way down. Keep going for a change, keeping fresh legs on the ice. 3:40 left to go in regulation. Here comes Pittsburgh again into the Flyer end. Oh, it's stolen. Oh, but Pittsburgh's got it. Forrester jumps on it. He's onside. Forced a shot. Save Skinner. Pittsburgh looking for an outlet here. And where's it? And the Flyers will send it all the way back down. 3:10 left to go. Pittsburgh comes up through center, dumping in behind the Flyer net. Ristolainen. And the Flyers unable to clear. Ristolainen's on the puck, though. Will backhand it to Sanheim. Back behind the Flyer net again. Gives it to Ristolainen. Konechny's there. Where's Martone comes in. He puts on the brakes. He's waiting for help. The shot. Score! Martone makes it 3-1. The rookie lights the lamp. What a shot by Martone. Bam says, Martone, what a player. Third youngest Flyer to score a playoff goal. Pittsburgh's got an empty net. Chipped up and out of the zone. Flyers unable to get control of the puck. Pittsburgh's on it. 2:15 left. Yo, Luke, that would be awesome. Oh, come on. That is a quick whistle. 2:08 left here in the third. Sign me up for that, Luke. Yep, Raymond, quick whistle, real quick. They're going to a TV timeout now. Flyers with 2 goals here in the third. Sanheim and Martone. Glad for Martone. Martone, I know the Flyers were battling for the playoffs. It wasn't until they beat Boston in that game in overtime where I thought they could make the playoffs. And Martone scored the game winner in that one. That was his first NHL goal. Luminous says Flyers. Thanks for streaming, John. Absolutely. Crosby's washed up. Crosby's not washed up. Malkin is. I don't remember even seeing Malkin on the ice much tonight. But Crosby's been all over the place. Just Flyers have done a good job. Couturier's been all over him. Penguins still have the goalie pulled. The Flyers will whip it around the boards and send it all the way down. This will be icing again. I don't think Crosby's washed. Martone is only 19 years old. Flyers win the draw again, but Pittsburgh's on it along the near boards here. Carlson. Malkin back to Carlson. Back behind the net to Crosby. Goes past him. Hathaway will bank it out the center, but not out. They passed a couple Flyers, and the Penguins keep it in. Carlson. Malkin. Carlson the shot. Save. And the Flyers bank it out the center ice. 1:30 left. Sanheim, unable to clear it. 1:20 left. Where's the puck? Oh. Yo, how about a penalty on Crosby for cross-checking a slash? Yeah, Crosby's gonna, yeah. 1:09 left. Crosby just got called for a penalty along with a Flyer. Yep, get off the ice. Your goal scorer is now sitting in the sin bin. There's a right. He didn't get called for the right hook. Then he got called for the slash. He didn't get called for the right hook. He didn't get called for the cross check. It wasn't until he slashed him. But Sanheim got called for a penalty too. He slashed him right back. We did. We're up at 94. We've gained 3 tonight, Mr. It's good. Looks that's going to be a change on Monday night. Pittsburgh's going to have a lot more than 15 shots on goal. I can tell you that. 1:09 left. Still an empty net here for the Penguins. Pittsburgh wins the draw. And they score. 1:01 left. Come on, Flyers. Their goal scorers in the penalty box, and you're giving up goals now. If Hartnell still played, he'd right hook Crosby into retirement. Come on, Flyers. You got to hold on here. Skinner's going to the bench here. 54 seconds left. Pittsburgh's onside as they come into the Flyer end. Dvorak is there. We're backhanded out to center ice. Not enough for icing. 35 seconds left. Here comes Carlson. Flips it into the Flyers' end. Ristolainen will backhand it. Not out. Pittsburgh's got it. Nobody home, and it goes out to center ice. 15 seconds left. Cleared but not out. Pittsburgh keeps it in. Save Vladar. 3 seconds left. Towards the front. Cates will clear, and the game is over. The Flyers hang on for a 3-2 win in game one. Man. The Flyers win game one 3-2. Yikes. First playoff win since September 3rd, 2020 versus the Islanders. That was the year that they had everybody in the bubble. Vladar shuts the door there on that last chance. Thank you all so much for hanging out with us tonight. We'll be back live for game 2 on Monday night. So if you want to hang out with us for game 2, come back for that. For our Mets coverage, we'll be back for Mets Cubs tomorrow. Mets looking to end their 10-game losing streak. The Flyers have the advantage, 1-0 in the series, and now have home ice advantage as well. So good stuff, great stuff by the Flyers tonight. They up to the last 3 minutes, they completely shut the Penguins' offense down. Penguins' offense had some good chances there late, but Vladar shut it down. Once again, thank you all so much. Enjoy the rest of your Saturday nights, everybody, and we'll do it again next time.